Tasteor's back. Thank you for joining us. We've got a fine spirit from the Captain Morgan Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Brewing
Company.
Distillery.
Yeah, I don't think that's a brewing company.
No, it's a distillery. Rum produced by Captain Morgan Rum Company, Ponce, Puerto Rico. All right, let's get on with this.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
The Captain Morgan Parrot Bay Coconut, Puerto Rican rum with natural coconut flavors. 21% alcohol by volume. And that's about that. It's coconut rum.
Well, then.
Very light coconut rum.
21%.
21%. So I'm guessing, just based on a guess, it's probably going to be fairly sugary. Would be my thought.
Probably. I meant for throwing in some, I don't know, throwing in some Sprite or something. You could throw this in some Sprite.
That's probably what your best option would be, yeah, because it smells.
What's typically the drink? They'll make like a pina colada with this? That's a little too much coconut.
I don't. Yeah, I think making a pina colada this is overkill, you know?
It's definitely tasty. If you want like a fucking, it's sweet. If you want like a dessert type of fucking coconut cake,
You know what though?
Kind of rum.
You know what though? One of the things I'm kind of, I guess you could say, impressed about is I was actually expecting, for the alcohol percentage, I was expecting much more syrupy.
More syrupy.
It's actually more watery than I figured it would be, which that's not a bad thing in this situation. That's a good thing. Because it is sweet.
It's actually good.
It's good.
Real good.
It's tasty. It's really tasty.
If you want to just take like, I could fucking chug this shit like.
Oh, you could pour half a bottle of this on the rocks and just drink it. Mm-hmm. Easy. No problem.
Right. Yeah, this could be a drink where you wouldn't think twice about it if someone just poured this in your cup.
Right.
Some ice and this, and you were just drinking it. You wouldn't really think twice about taking drinks from this. Like you wouldn't be like, there's certainly no.
There's
burn
nothing,
or anything like that.
There's no burn room temperature straight out of the bottle. Much less if you put this thing on rocks, had it cold with some water, that's getting melted into it.
Yeah.
This is good. It is. 8.0. I think is fair. I mean, I think it's, it's real easy to. The problem I have mentally with stuff like this is when I look at such low alcohol percentage, mm-hmm. I start thinking, okay, now it becomes easier to give yourself more of the flavor of what you're trying to be, the flavor is trying to be, and less of the alcoholic flavor. The thing is, the vast majority of cheap distilleries, or less high-end distilleries, will do that at not the expense. They'll do it with sugar or with some sort of sweetening agent, not with maybe watering it down a little bit. This is not syrupy like a lot of the sweet.
Yeah.
This isn't even a vodka. This is a rum. Okay.
Right.
That's the thing. For all those reasons,
it should be real syrupy.
It should be real syrupy.
Feel like if this was mixed, it might be okay. But yeah, I mean, actually, just drinking this straight out of the glass, it was actually pretty fucking tasty.
I mean, I've had vodkas.
And not in the least, and we've had a little bit to drink tonight, but not the least bit. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is it could have easily been sickening.
Yeah.
And it wasn't sickening in the least.
Well, and basically, I've had vodkas before from inexpensive distilleries that are way, way sweeter and more syrupy than this. Way more. Yeah. And they're vodkas. Yeah, it's a vodka base, not a rum base. Yeah. Not distilled from sugar cane. 8.0 is my rating.
It's hard not to match that. I'm gonna match that. I'm gonna match an 8.
Great coconut flavor. It actually has almost like a fresh coconut flavor. Not like a. Yeah. It just tastes
good. Yeah. It is good. I mean, the thing is it's hard to objectively look at something like when it says Captain Morgan and all this stuff where it's easy to cast certain things. You have this initial reaction to it being, oh, it's a Captain Morgan product. But if I was to look at this like, oh, it's just any other thing, or almost what I try to think about, specifically when we're dealing with big companies like this, is I almost try to imagine I'm getting this from a small company, because if you look at it that way, it's like you can objectively judge
true.
it.
Very true.
I like to just look at it like, okay, this is from some small batch company, that I've never heard of.
Right.
Because if you think about the idea of the big company, it's easier to be harsh.
It's easier to hate on it.
Yeah.
It's true. Think about it, you got it from, even though these are big companies, you get it from Gosling's
Right.
rum distillery. You get it from Appleton Estate from Jamaica. Yeah, you're going to think, oh, this is pretty good. If you see Captain Morgan on it or Bacardi on it or something like that, you're
Right.
like, it's good.
Right.
It's good. Simply put,
It's good.
this is a long video to say it's good.
Yes.
It's good. Captain Morgan, Parrot Bay,
It's good
coconut rum. Try this stuff mixed in any of your, really straight, but mixed in Coke, Sprite, any of that stuff would be pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Check it out. Captain Morgan Parrot Bay Coconut 2 8.0s. We'll be back.